always, welcome to the Blacspiration podcast, the only podcast that is made by Black people for Black people. I don't know if we're the only one, but we're one of the few for sure. On this show, we got Sean Cam Gaming,
Hello.
and it's going to be a great episode. We're going to talk about a lot of cool shit, but we got to introduce ourselves first.
Yeah.
And you all know me. I am your friendly neighborhood shiesty man, your hood rat with the heart of gold, your third favorite Washington behind Denzel and Carey. No ranking order. We're all at the same level. Yes, it is me, Cortez Washington, and I'm so happy to be here. And as always, I got my lovely co-host. Co-host, tell the people who you are.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My name is Asia. That's what you can call me. I'm a variety streamer, a binge gamer. Basically, I like to play a lot of games with my friends. I play games like League of Legends, Overwatch 2, and I am a compassion-centric Renaissance woman. Basically, I like to do a lot of things all the time. I'm a photographer and videographer. I speak Mandarin. My favorite color is green, and I love kangaroos. So those are some fun facts about me. Feel free to connect with us and tell us some fun facts about y'all.
This nigga like kangaroos.
Okay, what's wrong with? Why are you acting like this? Why are you acting like this? This is what I want to know. Why are you acting? And if you have beef, let me know. You know what I mean?
We ain't got no beef.
Okay,
just like,
I hope not.
Just like causing
No smoke.
I hope not.
No smoke.
I hope not.
And you know we can never do this episode without a special guest. And our guest today is the man, the myth himself. He is one of the forerunners, I want to say, in some of the VR content, which is always hilarious.
Yeah.
He is also a Twitch affiliate, has a bunch of followers on TikTok, as well as you can catch him on YouTube as well, where he is doing a lot of meta verified content. You are also a B Haptic and a Cat VR ambassador, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And as well, and a big creator. Shout out to the creator.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Please show some love for Sean Cameron, aka ShawnCamGaming.
Thank you. Hello.
Big up, Sean.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for having me here.
Yeah, man. How you doing today? You good?
Oh, y'all been doing pretty good. It's been a nice day. It didn't rain. It's been raining all week, and today was finally sunny. So I'm happy.
What area of the world are you in? You don't have to tell where you are. You know, just like a general.
Well, I'm on the east side.
Okay, period.
I'm in North Carolina.
Okay, period.
Yeah, I'm in NC. Yeah. Right at the edge of the east side. You know,
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
You know what? I feel like there's a little bit of an exodus to North Carolina. I don't know what's going on down there in the South, but a lot of people are going to the Carolinas. So is something going on? Is it the place to be?
It might be the prices, maybe. You know, it's a little cheaper on this side. It's a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
It might be.
That's good to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just in case I need to move somewhere. Quickly.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
For reasons.
For reasons. Yeah. All right. So, before we dive into your story, I really want us to talk about one main important topic, which is what games have we been playing? You know, I really want to tap in and see what games they've been playing. So, Sean, what games you been playing, man? What's been in your rotation?
Lately it's been of course Call of Duty, sadly.
Not sadly, why sadly?
Yeah, sadly, man. GTA is just I think it's getting worse. I'm excited for Black Ops 6 though. I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna talk junk, but I'm still gonna buy the games. I'm still gonna buy the games. I finally first Descended. Of course, hella VR games. I play with VR every day. Most likely a couple horror games I got lined up that I haven't played yet. But
okay,
that's more of my feng shui horror games. And Fall Guys. Can't forget Fall Guys.
Wow, that's actually a really good variety.
Yeah.
Also, you said GTA. Are you an RPer?
Yes, I am.
And why do you feel like it's getting worse?
I think people forget that it's RP. You know what I'm saying? It's role playing. You know what I'm saying? And
I could see that easily.
yeah, and then some just take it a little too far. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's cool, but then you got the ones that just they just forget that it's GTA RP.
Yeah.
So
I feel like when I was RPing, it was very fun until it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like people being like, "Can I message you on Discordia? This is a game. I'm playing a game." And
they're disrespectful too. They're very disrespectful, knowing they would not. A lot of the stuff they would say, they know they that's not gonna fly nowhere.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
truly.
Yeah.
And some of them, the lines get blurred, I think, a little too easily. You want to be in VR, you don't want to RP, and there is a difference.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So what you been playing, Cortez?
Oh man, so as a ADHD man, I either play too many games or hyper focus on one game. And so I've been hyper focusing on RoboCop Rogue City. That game is super fun. It's super old school, just first person shooter. Graphics are actually really fucking good, like really good. And surprisingly, the lighting effects that they have makes it feel like really lived in, and it's really cool because RoboCop really just like shooting like white gangs, which is like, I'm okay with that, whatever. He ain't really harassing black people.
What?
So yeah, right. In the fictional world, in the serialized world, they say white people are the criminals, but then they harass us still. But anywho,
okay.
But I've been playing that. That's been really fun. Just it's like a power simulation, but not really, because like you can still die. Like too many people shooting at you with Uzis, you're gonna die.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
that's been really fun. So I'm gonna beat that soon, and then I'm probably gonna hop into some bullshit again, like one of these looter shooters, and then drop it off like I usually do. So, but right now, RoboCop Rogue City, I recommend it if people just want a game you can kind of turn your brain off with and just play, especially if you love like 80s action movies.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
80s action, or like Beverly Hills Cop and other things along that line.
Yeah, that type shit. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
RoboCop fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have seen them graphics.
Yeah, it's wild. They put money in that game for real.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
And if you one interesting thing is, like, if you don't have the high quality reflections, you can tell. You be like, oh shit, nigga, this is a video game. Okay. But then you turn that shit on, you like, okay. But the city is so dirty, it's so nasty. Like, oh my God. And you like, is this really Detroit? And it's like, this ain't Detroit.
Man.
That's crazy. Yeah. But Asia, what you been playing?
So I've been playing League of Legends, you know me, and I can't let it go. However, there is also a Discord game called Farm Merge Valley.
Discord game?
Yes, it's a Discord activity, and I am
cozy.
obsessed. It is a little cozy.
It's
It's how do I explain it? It's cozy, it's cute. You have some animals, you have some farm things, you have a bunch of things. You're trying to make a greenhouse, it's cute. But also, you can play with your friends. You can play in between queue. You can play out of queue. You can play on your phone. You can play on PC. It is so versatile to me, but you do have to be in a VC. So am I sitting in a VC sometimes by myself? Yes. And I'm playing this game, and I love it. It's addicting. All you do is just merge. You merge. Sometimes you merge 3, you merge 4, you merge 5. Sometimes they give you lucky bonus for merging. And then sometimes they give you a bonus for merging just 1. So then you don't have just 1 or 2 or 3. Then you have 4. So it's a fun game, and some Overwatch. Overwatch has been in the rotation. It's about to be a new season, and Juno, the support, is coming out. I didn't get to play her during the trial period because y'all need to be a little bit serious, a little bit serious about that. 72 hours is not enough. Y'all made it so that queues were unbelievably long, and I was in that queue for like 5, 6, 7 minutes. I said, you know what, this is my personal hell, and I jumped up out of there and I got back on League. So like there, you know, I will wait for that to get out. I don't know, sometime next week after, something. It's coming soon. But yeah, Overwatch, Farmers, Valley, and League.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
cool.
I like Animal Crossing.
Do you really?
I do. I play that all the time.
Wow. Okay, I'll visit your
That's what's
island.
up.
Yeah, you should. It's tough. I've been working on it.
I'm scared, actually. I am
So-
truly terrified.
Why?
What?
It's beautiful.
Okay. I feel reassured. Actually, we solved that really quickly. Those are the words I needed to hear.
It's
It's
beautiful.
beautiful. Thank you. Yes.
So did you grab it like at peak pandemic like everybody else did, or did you grab it a little later?
I think I was late
Okay.
Me too.
because I was kind of late to the
Switch
grabbing the
game?
Switch. Yeah,
Mhm.
so once I went in and grabbed it, that was the first game I bought.
100%. I
Yeah,
had to fight an
that's
old
what's
lady
up.
for a Switch, and I'll never forget it. I didn't have
Word?
to technically fight her, but I would have actually if it would have came to fisticuffs. I would have, because this bad word lady, I was on the phone with her. I said, lady, I'm 45 minutes away. I'm on my way. Do y'all have a Switch there? She said, like, but we can't tell you. Nintendo doesn't want us to take. I said, I don't really care about that. I'm 45
Wow.
minutes away and I'm poor. So there's absolutely no way I'm about to waste all this gas to come down there. I came down there. I seen this little old lady walking out with not one, but 2 Switches. And I got all the way back there. And that lady said, yeah, I just sold the last 2. When I tell you I could have everybody, the block was about to be hot, and in fact it was smoldering already. So instead I gathered my wits and I said, let me call GameStop and see what the fuck they're on. And I made that call. I said, listen to me, sir, I need to know if you have a Switch available. He said, you won't have to worry about it. I said, ooh, no. What you think I need to worry about is not what I know that I need to worry about. So he said, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I walk in there, they had 6. I said, perfect. I called up some of the Facebook homies. I said, hey, we all been searching for a Switch. Girl, you want me to get this Switch? She said, get it. I'll send you the money right now. Love that. And we went about our day. She dropped off some Panera to my house. I gave her Switch. We had a fun time. You know what I mean? We were friends because it was too much. Yeah. Nintendo had you like literally like a Switch dealer. You know what I mean? Like you had to really like walk her. It was too much. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all was tripping because you should have just bought it when everybody else did, which was when it first
can,
came out.
Cannot emphasize enough. Cannot emphasize enough. I'm poor. So I just cannot emphasize enough. I cannot emphasize enough.
It was out for like 3 years, and then motherfuckers was like, "Oh shit, we could cop this."
Can't
What's
emphasize
up
enough.
with it? Y'all was fighting for them.
Can't.
What I was thinking.
I was sitting there like the niggas in Gladiator, like, look at these heathens.
No. And that's your problem now. And that's fine. That's your problem now. Sick.
Yeah, man.
Sick.
It was cool though. I love that. I love that little moment in the pandemic was probably the bright light.
That and TikTok. Yeah. 2020 TikTok will never get that back.
Yeah.
It was
And
an
walking on
unbridled
crates,
time.
Milk crates. That was a good time too.
Oh my God, the milk crates. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That was a little. That was like
Oh,
3 weeks.
man.
That was like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they stopped, and it
Boy.
was just
They was breaking their backs for that. Boy.
yeah, for no reason.
Mm-mm.
It was a simpler time.
In some of the worst
Boy.
ways.
The worst ways. It's
Oh my God.
crazy.
No, if you
Oh,
no, I was trying to teach my mom TikTok dances. She was like, I want to learn. Oh my God. There was no level of stress. I didn't know that during that time.
I didn't hop on then. I was still off. I was like, no, I'm good, baby. I'm good. I'm gonna stay on Twitter because Twitter was just ridiculous because everybody was at home. So,
Ooh.
but now Twitter's a hellhole, and then I can't even get in TikTok because it's too advanced for me now.
Yeah, TikTok crazy, man.
Yeah.
What I really want to get into is that TikTok shop. I don't feel like I have all the pieces of the puzzle, but once I get
It's a
them,
shop.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got some.
I know. I'm trying to tell you. I just need to put on
microphone.
one little. They sent you a microphone.
The microphone I'm using.
Oh, I love
Damn.
that. I see. That's what I'm saying. I don't even need a microphone. You know what I want? Dresses. I want dresses on dresses on dresses. But every time I get on here and I see these little nice people in these dresses, I click on it and it's a small to a large. Nobody's being serious. Nobody's being serious in 2024. Why does it only go up to a large? Y'all are pissing me off.
Yeah,
You're pissing me off
crazy.
real bad. And then the large
Yeah.
is sold out and the small
That
and the
is
medium are
crazy.
still available. Oh, once again, the block will be hot. In fact,
I mean,
it's
yeah.
a light. Yeah.
you gonna scrap with anybody over
And
anything.
you know
man.
what? I'm feeling scrappy today. I don't really know where this mood came from.
You need to get it together.
You know, I didn't have a matcha latte today, and so I guess my mood is devolving.
Oh, that's it? Just matcha latte? That ain't even a lot of caffeine. It's a little bit.
It's not the caffeine, it's the experience.
That's
Oh.
just me. I understand that.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
So, before we keep going off, because I could have talked about a bunch of
I'm
random
so
shit,
sorry.
but
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
but we're here to talk about Sean, man. We're here to discuss Sean and everything and all his glory and the things that he does. It sound like you, Jesus. My fault.
Oh man, nah, that's crazy.
My fault, G.
That's just wild.
But yeah, man, just really want to tap into like what's your origin story, man? Like how did you get started on this pathway of being a content creator, and like what was that first push for you to like take it from a hobby to this path of being in the digital space?
Well, I started in 2013. I started on Vine. I don't know if y'all remember the Vine.
Ooh!
Y'all remember Vine?
Did you just try
I-
to call us young?
No, I'm not saying that because not everybody wasn't on Vine. Yeah, everybody wasn't on Vine.
No, that's a good
Yeah.
question, because I was not on Vine, and I know more about Vine now than I ever did when it was alive and well. Yeah,
I started back then, and you only got 6 seconds to do like little skits on there. You feel me?
exactly.
So once I started doing that on there, it kind of took off. DC Young Fly was on there, and he ended up reposting one of my videos, and that's what made me kind of like it took off from there. So I started doing YouTube skits. Once I started doing YouTube skits, took it to IG, and what made me stop was people like taking my ideas and using them and not giving credit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that right there really got to my head a little bit. So that's what made me slow down on doing skits. And then I picked up gaming. Me and my homeboys, we was just playing the game, and we was like, man, we should just let's just take streaming a little serious. So ever since then, I quit my job all the way.
Wow.
And ever since then, I got locked in with Meta. And shit, I've been streaming for about 3 years now.
Nice. That's what's up, man. Yeah.
So it's been cool.
Damn. That must have hurt when you first seen like the first few people like biting or copying the shit that you're doing and not giving the credit of like, oh, I got this idea from this or this concept from him. Because like, yeah, was it like one of those things? Was it like one of those things where you'll be like, oh man, that's kind of like my stuff? You be like, nah.
Like they'll take it word for word. Like it'll be word for word. Every movement, everything. Like from the caption, everything. And I just say they'll tag me like, you have people in the comments, they'll tag me like, yo, they stole your video. But I mean, ain't nothing you can do about it for real. You know what I'm saying? People just gonna be people regardless. So
yeah, they feel like, all right, there's room for all of us to eat, but you're stealing exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, which is true. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind everybody winning. You know what I'm saying? That's
that's different.
If I'm gonna take your idea, which I feel like I'm not, but if I'm gonna compare it to that, I'm gonna at least tag you in the video and say inspired by so and so, and you know what I'm saying? Where at least came from.
Because I don't think there's anything like new under the sun, obviously, but everybody has their own flavor, and it's very interesting, especially like with dances on TikTok, right? There was dancers were not always being credited at first when it came to who made it, whatever, and now all the time you see DC ... and then whoever, because that culture changed. And I feel like the culture does need to change for like skits and things like that, because even now sometimes you go on Twitter and someone's posted the same status, like word for word, just for like engagement farming or something. And that's so shitty to me. Like I want you to be you. I want to follow you because you're you. And if you're just doing this because you're just engagement farming or whatever, I don't want to interact with that content. And unfortunately, that's people in the community, out the community. Like there are a lot of people doing it because they're just trying to figure out what's going on. They don't really have anybody who has been in their life, in my opinion, to be like, hey, why don't you try figuring out what you like, what you're good at, what's,
Mhm.
your vibe and stuff. And it's very different.
Yeah.
Facts.
But also going back to your meta content, how did you like get locked into that? Like what was your key into VR and things like that?
Excuse me. Well, the first game I ever played on VR was a roller coaster game,
Mm.
and once I felt how real it felt, it made me want to explore more games. You feel me? So
Yeah.
Mhm.
it really started out as, I mean, it's still fun. It's still fun. You know what I'm saying? But it really started out as in me just having fun. And I found some games where I can, I can box in, and I got some games where I can like throw some celebrity mods in there, you know what I'm saying, and make them fight, or I can once again go back to making skits, you know what I'm saying, taking my skits and then put it into gaming also, you feel me, and just put them, combine them. But really that's what it was. And then seeing my boy Tech Man too. I don't know if y'all know my boy Tech Man Jew. He's another black creator also in VR, and when I seen him and what he was doing, I was like, let me try it out and see how far I can take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it ended up working out.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up. I've like seen a lot of your clips and shit, and you be getting into some wild shit, man. Like, because I've also seen that you have like the treadmill too.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
vest, and
Insane.
but the funniest thing is like you'll come into like a room and it just be people fighting, and you'd be like, "What's going on?"
Oh yeah, yep.
And it's just a bunch of other VR people just fighting, and it's like, what? I thought we was like, it was one when you was in the club and you was like, "Hey, toast to everybody," and everybody just in there fighting each other.
That's my favorite type of games. Them be my favorite games. Them be the
Right.
best ones.
Or you went to the bank and it was like Ronald McDonald and Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game right there is called Bone Labs. That's the one you can actually take mods, and I can place people in different spots. You know what I'm saying? I done had Nicki Minaj. I done did Rick and Morty. You know what I'm saying? Mario, Sonic, like Goku. I don't fought Goku. I got beat up, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice. So with that, like just tapping into the VR world itself,
Mm.
like what were some things that you had to learn along the way when it came to like streaming that content, or like
Ooh,
utilizing, or like honestly like being the entertainer in that space, because that is a different realm as just being here in front of the camera. You had to like really like, it's all like full body and all those aspects too.
I take it as in a workout. It's really a workout. Really, it's really like exercise. But I feel like it's really, like I said, like it's really different for people to see someone actually being inside of a video game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Say like any of y'all favorite video games, you would like to see what's really going on. Like, is he really, swinging his arms around? He jumping around? He really shooting a gun? And it's really different. It's almost scary how. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's scary how it'll take you out of your element too. I really be feeling like I'm in a different world when I got that VR headset on.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I'm hooked.
And you have the Meta Quest 3.
Yep, Quest 3.
Yeah. So I've played around with the Quest 2, and just putting that on with the bone conducting sound, it does really feel like, oh, I'm really in this shit, but you can still hear everything around you.
Yeah,
so like,
facts.
what is it like from going from the Quest 2 to the Quest 3? Like, what has that experience been like?
I say I feel like it's really not much of a difference, but really with the Quest 3, it has this mixed reality thing where you can put let's say if you want to play basketball, you might can take like a hoop and put it on your wall while you sit in the bed just shooting. Actually, as you just sitting in your bed inside your room, you got an actual fake basketball goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if you want to say box and you want to just punch a punching bag, you can take an actual punching bag and place it in your room. You know what I'm saying? You can turn around, you can be watching TV or eating your cereal and be like, all right, let me go to the corner and box real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how different it is. It's
Yeah.
Quest 3 definitely they steady upgrading it. steady upgrading it. So ain't no telling what's next.
Yeah.
What do you
Ain't
feel
no
like has been
telling.
the best upgrade so far? Like when you started in it, you were like, oh, okay, this is okay, but then they upgraded. You were like, oh, actually, this is the shit.
That's a good question. I say, yeah, I say the mixed reality. I say that. That's because that's different. It's different for me. Like it's like I said, I'm still learning a lot too about it. But I feel like right now that's what's gonna really pull people in once they see that you can have, or say like you got your own avatar and you can have like you and your friend. I'm gonna put like you and your friend have a VR. Y'all have your own avatar. You can take your avatar and take it to her crib. Like you can be in her room with her, chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's like it's a distance thing. Like it'll take you from somewhere so far and bring you together. Like it's weird.
That's cute.
Yeah,
Fine. I want to be in love. This is fine. Oh my god.
You could be in the room with her chilling. You can be in Texas and she can be in Florida, and y'all could be in the same room.
Wow.
That's super cool.
Wow, these are my dreams, and that's fine.
I can't imagine it when it's like those things where like if you got the haptic vest on and then you get you got the gloves too, you start feeling like you actually hugging people or
haptic vest would do a lot for me. You know what I mean?
That turns it up a lot. That turns it up a lot, especially horror games. Phasmo, was it Phasmo? Phasmophobia?
Yeah.
I had it was one game where I felt the ghost actually touch. He touched.
Oh, hell no. Oh,
you feel me?
No.
He actually touched me and I felt it.
No.
Yeah, never again.
No.
Never again. Never tried it ever again.
You know? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah, I think if I felt anything touch me while I was in this house alone,
yeah, I'm off it. Yeah.
Would I react normally? No, I wouldn't. And in fact, I wouldn't react at all. I'd simply cease to exist. There's just absolutely no way. You're telling me right now first of all, I couldn't even get through Phasmophobia's tutorial. Something happened in the garage. There was some knocking, knock, knock, knock.
Yeah.
Couldn't get through that. So I wouldn't know what that experience is like. And then to have things reaching out, because they does that little thing. That I've watched people play it. I don't like that. I don't need that in my life. No.
Yeah. And horror was taken to a different level when they started adding a first person perspective to it, but then to add that extra immersive, so your 3D this 360 surrounding of you in the space. One game I'll be afraid of playing is Resident Evil 7, because I know they have that for the PSVR exclusively on PS4, which is dumb as fuck. But I remember just playing it regular, and I was doing some shit, and I was in the basement where it was moldy, and then that old lady in the wheelchair was down in the basement. I cut the game off. I was like, hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
How you get down here? These are stairs. Ain't no elevator. What's going on here?
No, thank you. And October's coming out. I don't want to hear it.
No, facts.
No. But no, she was just in there. So, yeah, I couldn't imagine somebody touching me on the shoulder.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There would be a non-starter. You know what I mean? It would be finished before it started. That I would be done. I'd come about the stuff, just throwing out stuff. And I'm glad that you're not doing it again. I wish peace for you. Actually, I wish a lifetime of joy for you. So pivoting a little bit, tell us about your community, right? Because you play a lot of different games and variation, right? Like Call of Duty is not horror. Horror is not Animal Crossing. So tell us about what your community really looks like and what kind of games and what y'all do throughout the year and stuff.
So recently I started a community night every Friday, but we moved to Saturday. But we will do Fall Guys, and we're starting to move on to Fall Guys, Party Animals. Be moving into more Discord gaming, but it's really they show it regardless. It seems like it don't matter what I'm playing. It's more of an entertainment. Me, I'm just an entertainer, so I'm just gonna make them laugh. We just gonna jump around. We gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what we playing, they just pull up. And like I said, throughout the year we do Fall Guys. So if anybody want to get spanked,
No, I don't actually.
You more than welcome.
But I love spectating. That's my favorite thing to do. I'm the best cheer person. You know what I mean? But playing that game makes me physically violent. So I just
Ain't it so cute though? It's like a cute, cuddly looking game,
no,
right?
that game is fun, man.
because Party Animals is
Yeah.
just like that too. And then you got your friends in the VC talking about some wop 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 wop,
Yep.
and you know what? That's too much for me. That's too much for me. I want to be filled and near and by people who love me dearly,
Yeah.
right? Who talk to me cute, who say sweet
feel
things.
that.
I don't want to be in here talking about come get this ass whooping with this fucking tennis racket. No,
That's what it is. Straight pure war.
exactly, exactly.
But Fall Guys is fun though because it's like the individual, like especially in the first round is always the funnest because it's like,
Yeah,
all right, let's go, gang,
easy
and
round.
everybody just running, and then after that, and the one thing I don't like about it though too is like the team battles, like when they go from individual and then they throw you on those random teams, you be like, man,
Oh yeah, okay,
fuck
yeah.
these niggas, man, I want to work with them. Like,
Yeah, true.
who is
Oh,
you,
Yeah, but I be the ones that kill you at the end.
man? They
You up out of there.
cold-hearted, cold-blooded,
Yup.
man, for real.
Cold blooded. You
Yeah.
right. You got a good point. Can't stand them.
Also, Asia, you need to win a match. Once you win a match, you be like, oh yeah, this game pretty cool.
For
it's
what?
like bowling. In Fall Guys, it's like bowling.
I won a
Like,
match before.
You have? So you
Yeah.
don't- so you
I've
won
had
a
the
match and
gambit
didn't-
of the experience.
See?
I've
See,
I've
right.
ran the gambit.
They're really
I
good at it.
Yeah.
Just don't wanna.
She just don't wanna be
exactly,
competitive.
exactly. The stress, the physical stress is too much. Thank you. Once again, I have not had a matcha latte today. I don't understand why. When you say I'm gonna, you know what? So anyway, the next question is, what does it mean to you to be a Black digital creator? How have you been able to carve out your own path? Like what do you feel like has really put you in this space outside of VR and being an entertainer? Where do you feel like is your strength for content creation in general?
I feel like I actually love it honestly because I get a lot of people who come to me and be like they don't see a lot of Black creators. You know what I'm saying? Well, in the VR space.
Yeah.
In the VR space. You know
VR
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's not really a lot, and I see it too. You feel me?
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
I take it as in I want other people to at least try it if they can. I always tell people like if you ever want to content create, all you gotta do is just try it out. It's gonna take a little while to you know what I'm saying, get that little push or get a couple or make a community. But I say eventually like just keep doing it. Don't worry about with the he say, she say going on. Just
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
What
do
is
your
that?
job. The he say, she say.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
just be, talking in the ear, saying what you should do, what you can do, what you can't do.
Mm.
I say, just keep grinding. Like I said, I love it though. I love it.
Do you
It's
feel like
different.
you've had people naysay you or like be like, oh, that's not gonna work because it didn't work for me? Like, have you had those experiences?
At first, but everybody not gonna support you until they see you doing something.
Yeah.
Where,
Typical.
Mhm.
They see something like that's when they wanna come and support. But at first, it was like that. It was some people would say you not gonna make it that far. It's really people. Yeah, it's really people in my city like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my city a rapper city. You know what I'm saying? They
Oh,
wasn't.
okay.
Yeah, they rappers, so they don't do too much gaming. But now they want to try it because
Mhm.
they see me doing it. So now they want to learn this and learn that. You feel me? So
Mhm.
that's another thing. Like I feel like out here it wasn't that people doing skits like that when I was doing skits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they got hip to it and they wanted to do skits. So I just feel like it's easy to persuade somebody once you start doing a little good for yourself.
Right. Well, razzle
Yeah.
dazzle will bring anybody to the plate.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, some.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they be like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? And I agree. Absolutely. And some part of me is like, I want to help people, but also
Mhm.
leave me alone.
facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know?
Facts.
Because I feel like my door of communication is pretty much always open, and there is actually, this is shady, but it is what it is. Someone who was like, ew, you're a streamer, right? And then a year later, they were like, hey, I actually don't want you to say a whole lot about my personal life because I'm going to start streaming now. And I was like, okay.
Crazy.
That's
It's
interesting. That's interesting.
They wanted you to show them grace.
Exactly.
You should have
Exactly.
dogged their ass.
Yeah,
I,
probably
you know,
wanted you to
I
show them
didn't.
everything else too, like how to do this, how to do that, how to do this.
Uh-huh.
They need all your help.
Uh-huh. And they start out, you know, because me personally, I consider my friends friends. If I say we are friends, from the moment we are friends, right? I don't have any weird things about like being helpful, being da-da-da-da-da, all this and that. But I do notice when other people say we're friends based on a couple of conditions, right?
Transactional.
And if, exactly. Because I don't believe that you need to be my friend for 19 years, 19 months before I help you. Right? That's fine. But I definitely don't believe that you can come in and just be like, hey, give me every single thing you got and you've never supported me a day in your life.
Yeah.
That's insane behavior. You're not being a good friend. You're because you're making bad person decisions, you know? So what are your friend decisions going to be? I don't know. I don't like it.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You know. But I guess along the lines of like people that are in your circle, what people do you feel like you really like rock with in terms of content creation, community members, or anybody that you feel like really gave you like good advice or like put you on a good path?
So y'all want to name like drop names or
it's up to you. You
can
you can say my friend this, you can do whatever you want to do.
My boy Petty Gang Rio, he really motivated me to do a whole lot. You feel me? When I first seen him stream, once I seen like how animated it was, like say when you get a raid, you get the raid animation going on, or you get a bit, you get the bits and you get the. Once I seen how his was set up. Once I seen that, I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Yeah, he has a high level of production. It's amazing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So really, I was like, bro, I gotta get like this. You know what I'm saying? So eventually he ended up tapping in with me and you know what I'm saying, putting me on this team. And since then, like, it been on go. So like since he brought me in, like his whole team, Quizzy, my boy Quizzy Quez, shout out to Finesse producer. I know y'all know Finesse. Y'all know Finesse, Big Creative Finesse producer.
Yeah.
Another Fall Guy creator. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he nice too. So it's a lot out there. It's a lot out there that keep me going. I just like to they keep striving and it motivates me to see other people doing something. So
yeah.
Plus I don't like quitting.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So
okay, period.
I love that. You one of those people when you get frustrated, you like, I'm just gonna bang my head on the wall until I get it, huh?
And get right. And I'm the motivator, all right? I'll motivate you, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you feel like I ain't doing too good, I'm like, come on now, there's people that ain't doing that ain't moving at all, and you at least trying. You know what I'm saying? So don't take that as in I'm about to quit or I ain't, it's always ways to come back and do something different,
Yeah. I think do you have any like fun things on the horizon that you feel like are going to be really really important things not to miss? Why are you making a face for? Y'all can't see, but Sean's making a face for anyone who's listening to the audio version in the future.
Let me see. Maybe well, not really. Well, I want to try. Well, I say like maybe some cons. Maybe like it's a couple cons I'm trying to go to.
Did you go to DreamCon?
Okay.
I didn't.
I didn't.
But I was supposed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
I had a friend. I put a some responsibility in a friend's hand, and they missed the last drop.
Oh no!
Damn.
Even though they had like little tickets here, but I mean. I wanted them to, but
you wanted to do the big thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do the one and done and call it a day, but they missed it, so I was like,
Yeah.
But I'll just try next year.
So any cons on your radar?
DreamHack. I got my creative badge for DreamHack, so I'm gonna go to DreamHack Atlanta.
Hey, nice.
I want to try TwitchCon again. I went to TwitchCon. That was my first con last year.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, that was my first con. We had I had to work out there and do a show for MetaQuest.
Oh,
It was cool. That was different.
their booth was
something I ain't
great.
Never. Yeah, it was nice. It was real nice. So, but DreamCon next year though, yeah, for sure. I'm going. I'm out there. I ain't missing it.
I know. I'm
be there.
conflicted. I'm conflicted because I want to go to cons, but honestly, my TwitchCon experience wasn't great. So, so I feel like if I go here, maybe it'll be a little bit better. You know what I mean? Because I
be in
think
Houston too, so it might be.
I haven't been back to Texas in a long time, actually.
I've never been at all.
Me either.
Okay.
So that would be,
Yeah. I believe the dates are summer dates, and that is my birth month. And
it's gonna be hot as fuck.
That's your birthday gift right there. That's your.
Yeah.
my birthday gift
Yeah.
from who to who?
From the community. What you mean? Your folks.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, look,
Wow.
look, if they give you $1, if they give you $10 a week, you know what I'm saying, till like the time the DreamCon tickets drop.
Sure.
You got a long time from now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If look,
You got a while.
Wow.
you-
Everyone's so positive on this podcast.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. So beautiful.
optimism. That's the only way you can get somewhere.
Yeah.
In life. Optimism. And hard work.
See,
Exactly.
I even got to be positive too, because
Yeah.
maybe.
Them tickets, man.
I'll be there, maybe.
Yeah. You gotta be like,
But I'm
oh,
gonna say
yeah,
I'm
there
going.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Just say that.
Speak it into
Yeah.
existence.
Texas, what a time. Texas, what a time.
Yeah.
In summer. Ooh.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be cosplaying at that time. I get flashbacks to it being 110 degrees. Texas I don't remember it having dry heat. I feel like there are possibilities of humidity. I don't know. They have dry heat?
Yeah, they got dry heat.
Okay. They don't have dry.
No, they do.
Oh, they do.
Houston
Okay.
do? Oh, okay.
Dry
'Cause I'm
heat?
doing-
Dry
they
heat?
do.
I can deal with that.
I say yeah, because
It's
I was
the
living in
humidity.
New- when it was like real, like, and that's real heat. That's that real heat.
Yeah.
That shit is bizarre. You go outside, the heat be like, "What you doing outside, boy? What you doing here?
For real.
What you got going on? Where you going? No, you ain't. Go ahead,
back
turn
in the
around.
house.
Yeah, go ahead, turn around, big man.
Oh, yeah, it's all right.
That's so funny. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah. Tell us about a little bit about your history with non-VR games, right? So you play some Call of Duty, and what was the first one that you started? What are your critiques? What are your hopes, your optimisms? Because I feel like Call of Duty is not getting the best rep right now
And I'm not
for a myriad of reasons.
And I'm not a Warzone fan, so I don't know if
Yeah,
I'm
me
more of a
neither.
multiplayer. Hopefully it'll get better.
Yeah.
I can't stand campers, but I mean, we're gonna have to deal with that. It's just something we're gonna have to deal with.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm waiting on Black Ops 6 to come out because of zombies. I'm a big zombies fan, Black Ops zombie fan. So that's the only main reason why I'm waiting on that game to drop.
Yeah.
I say the first one I played though was Modern Warfare. Well, Call of Duty been out for a minute.
It has.
Yeah.
It has. It really has.
Yeah, for a minute.
The first one-
can't even remember the first one.
The first one I remember is the the German World War one.
That was like the first 4. I'm gonna keep it funky.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I can't remember the
It was like y'all were
the
in the
storyline's
trenches
been
coming
good,
on.
though.
Yes,
Yeah, they
because
have been.
that
Storyline's always been
storyline
good.
was great, right? And especially I'm such a proponent of co-op and multiplayer campaigns. I think we need more of that as a society. We need to bring that back because stuff doesn't feel the way that it did. Like going through Halo, and we talk about Halo all the time, because it was such a good co-op campaign. They made both players an equal part in participating, and it didn't feel like they just threw something together half-assed and said, well, okay, well, y'all can play together. I don't feel like we have a campaign like that really had Call of Duty's FPS storytelling thing, whatever. And now the campaign, it seems like, is really excessive. And I think the last one I got was maybe the one before the Black Ops before or something, and I couldn't play co-op or with you can only play with one other person or something. Like that's just so garbage to me.
Yeah, it is. No, hopefully they do better.
Yeah.
We always say that. We always say that. We say that every Call of Duty that come out. Like, it's crazy.
Which is wild.
Yeah, it is.
Because especially you thought they would have got their act together after the lawsuit, but
you know that shit. They was like, hey, man, this shit gonna die down. They'll go forget.
I thought the lawsuit would do something. I said, okay, we're gonna get a new team.
Yeah,
all right.
Nostalgia. Is it back in the room with us? Are we doing something? Because I feel like we're bringing stuff back with none of the nostalgia feels. I don't like it. Well,
no, facts.
Modern Warfare actually, is that the most recent one beforehand? Modern Warfare, did that come back?
They did Modern Warfare, they rebooted it.
Yes, I loved that one. That one felt nostalgic for me. Terminal or is that what it is? Terminal, the airport one. That felt familiar. I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm geting kills. I'm adding to the team.
Yeah, they had some good maps. They definitely had some good maps for sure.
Yeah.
They not to go too in depth. It's on some nerdy shit because I just be watching YouTube videos all the goddamn time. But they switched from the 3-lane setup of like how they used to be, and then they started experimenting with other shit, and then that kind of threw people off, and then they tried to pivot back to the 3 lanes, but everybody was already used to the new shit, so it's like you can't go from that to that. But then also the microtransactions, they was like, we want to give people money for real. And then they do that. If you, oh my god, like when they started that new Modern Warfare reboot, and then when the second one came out and they just changed the other one to like look like Warzone, I was like, what the fuck? I had seen it on my console. I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was like, oh, you want to play this? You broke ass nigga. Why didn't you get the new?
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Exactly what they.
Yeah. So. But yeah, hopefully Black Ops 6 is a breath of fresh air. That new thing they got with the Omni movement, that shit look wild.
What's Omni movement?
Yeah.
Like the treadmill? You saw the treadmill?
Yeah, it's like so they have this new like movement for the characters called Omni movement.
I think I know what you're talking about.
So basically
like a hell diver movement.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. Like Helldivers a bit, where they just give you more control of your character. And so, people gonna be wild with that shit. They're gonna be diving through windows, shooting at you, but then also leaning back and then probably going, action movie shit.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's the hell. I be seeing that on Helldivers.
Yeah.
Helldivers is so funny.
It is.
I watched Starship Troopers last week, and I understand a lot of where the inspiration for that game came from.
That movie's wild. I was like, what the fuck?
It is.
I actually was not prepared. This is just an aside. I was not prepared for that movie at all. I thought I was watching like a lighthearted, silly comedy, and I was horribly surprised. Yeah.
Hey, when they was doing the live ammunition training, I was like, oh, these new motherfuckers going there.
When I tell you, I am traumatized in a way I didn't know that I could be. Like, and then to see this girl's face, and she had to walk out, and she was just tears coming down her face, just crying, and she walked out, and it was too much. Anyway, Starship Troopers, what a wild ride! It was giving Red Wedding from Game of Thrones, if you're familiar, and I don't love that I get attached to stuff too easily. That's my problem. Truly. But also, I do want to kind of like run right back to you. You're a Cat VR ambassador, and like, can you tell us some more about that?
Cat VR is it's a treadmill. It's more of a instead of you using the controller and the law sticks, you can actually just walk and jump and swim and fly and do everything without your controllers. So only thing you gotta do is just shoot your guns. That's it. Shoot your guns, or if you it depends on what games you're playing. I'm trying to think of a good game. I'd say like maybe like a basketball game or something like that. If you want to just run and just shoot the ball, you can just do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just more of a, you ain't got to use your controllers to run and walk around, and it's crazy. More immersive, more make you feel like it's more real.
Yeah. Have you did you, like, when you first got it, did you have any hiccups or any learning curves?
I say when I try to do the swimming, cause the machine it'll hold you up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But when I seen my boy do it, he made it look easy. But when I did it, it was just I thought I was gonna puke. I don't know what was going on. It was just a whole lot of. I said
Like
maybe
motion
I don't know
sickness?
if I was not motion sickness, more like holding my body up.
Yeah.
I say maybe I just need to practice balancing myself a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I said, he made it look easy. Me, it was just I don't know. It was just a little too much for me. But I was just all over the place.
When you say
Yeah,
holding it
I
up,
actually got it on video. I'm gonna have to post it. How I look when I tried it.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
got
I
it on
am
video.
curious. I do want to see it, because when you say holding you
Yeah.
up, you mean vertically, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not like being held up horizontally.
Like I'm swimming, like
Right.
just lay flat and just
You lay
hold my
flat?
body up. Yeah, like just hold my body up as I just swim and you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Hold on. Okay. Because just for anyone who
Okay,
won't be
say
able to
like-
have the visual, what is that? What does it look like?
The machine, right? Okay, the machine is you got these belts that you tie around you. You feel me? So you strap yourself. You got maybe let me see, maybe like 4 belts that you strap around you, and the machine it holds you. It holds you on the treadmill. You can go up and down on it, and it actually let you lay down flat, and it just holds you like you laying on your stomach, but you're not actually on the ground.
The machine's just hovering you a little.
Yeah, kind of, sort of like it's in a way that it got enough space for me to like I can just like kind of
Lean
like get on my
forward,
knees and
yeah.
then lay down forward and hold my body up.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And what's the weight
looking
limit
at it
for
on the
that? Do you know?
website.
You got the manual?
you say what's the what?
What's the weight limit?
Like 300
Okay.
pounds.
Interesting. Because I would feel terrified doing that.
Yeah, it's like 300 pounds. I
Yeah.
was too.
Yeah,
Still.
I'm looking at pictures of it. It's wild, like
Yeah.
really wild.
I've seen
like,
it
bro
in
really
motion.
just-
I'm
yeah.
always so curious about everyone's experience with it, because I see people sometimes and then they're locked in with the backpack and the belt, right? And then they're like doing the da-da-da-da-das, and then all of a sudden like the bottom is moving, and I just feel like at some point my gait is going to be so wide, I'm gonna miss whatever I'm supposed to be walking. Like I feel like I'm always anxious about it. You know what I mean? I'm always something the machine's gonna say, actually, we're tired of holding you up. You had one apple turnover too much and we're done. So like that's what I feel nervous about. So, you know, I want to assure other people who are like, what are you talking about? That, you know, the safety is in the room with us.
And I'm tall too, so.
How tall are you for
I
science?
really gotta be well, 6'2".
Okay.
That's a little tall.
Yeah, that's
I ain't
tall.
gonna lie, you look tall, bro. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's my average height.
You have
know?
shoulders like a tall person, and I won't be explaining that any further.
No, it's like that's what I was saying. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like you, like It's just like you hoop or something.
And they the machine comes with they come with the shoes. They come with some type of shoes that help you like glide, like you're on an actual treadmill.
Gliding shoes. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean gliding?
Like they slide. They got like little wheels on the bottom.
Oh.
So it's like you really gliding on the machine. You know what I'm saying? As you walk, it's like you just sliding. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So,
Interesting. See, I'm curious.
Cool.
I feel like there's so many things. What is the coolest thing that you learned about, I guess, with VR? Like, what's something that as soon as you got into it, you were like, yes, I love this aspect of it?
Just the fact that I'm inside of a video game and I'm actually just looking, you know what I'm saying, looking around and see nothing but animation around me. You know what I'm saying? That's something that actually is like a dream of a lot of people. They wish they was actually inside of a video game. Like I did Flappy Birds yesterday.
Okay.
In VR.
So you were the bird?
Wow.
I was the bird.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was the actual bird. Yeah.
Amazing.
So I was like, that's different. Mm-hmm.
I think that's so silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what in the world? What is this? I said, let me try it out. And I was the actual bird.
Were you doing well?
This is crazy. I couldn't make it past the first 2.
Okay.
Hey, it's all right, man. It happens. That's life, you know.
I couldn't do it.
You're not a quitter, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I did quit though. All right, we're gonna let that one slide. We'll let that one slide.
I was giving you. I was trying the positive thing. I thought I
It's
was a
cool,
part.
right.
I thought we
Right.
were doing. You
Right.
Yeah.
you could have did 0, but you made it to 2.
You're right.
Yeah, that is true.
Right.
That is
You're
true. What they say, it's a song. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
You're right.
Like what they say. It's it, dog. It's it. Alright.
No one to
So,
hold them. No one to.
You gotta know when to hold
I
them.
no. I didn't. I didn't need you to sing. I didn't need you to sing because actually I do. Wow. What a time. Wow. I love hearing shenanigans all the time. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. So, Shawn, we're getting close to the end of the episode. So this is the time where we give the guests an opportunity to do some words of wisdom, some positive affirmation, maybe some mantras that you like to tell yourself to keep you going or get you back on the horse or anything like that.
Mhm.
So this is your time to give the world some positive energy and something that keeps you motivated during those tough times.
I say it don't matter how young or old you are, you feel me? Always live your life, have fun, try out new things, never have a limit, you feel me? And never have a limit where you feel like you need to stop or you know, like I said, quit. I say always just go for your dreams. You know, everybody, that's so cliche, but I really just, you know, sometimes you might just want to try
Yeah.
and see where it takes you. Because like I said, being with Meta, it started as, like I said, a dream, and then, like I said, you get that call, and you just never know. So that's all I say is, no matter how old you are, how young you is, just keep striving, keep going, and you know, don't quit.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man.
Sure.
Thank you. And thank you for being on the show, man. Where can the people find you on those socials, and what can they expect when they tune into your content?
You can find me on YouTube at ShawnCamGaming. Also on Twitch, also _ ShawnCamGaming on Twitter, IG, and TikTok. Y'all gonna see a whole lot of VR. Y'all might see some random motivational videos too. I like to make those.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly trying to get back in towards the skit era. You feel me? I'm thinking
Yeah.
about, you know what I'm saying, stepping back into that again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's where you can find me for sure.
Awesome, man.
Skits on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok and YouTube.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect.
Long form, short form.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Sure.
What are your words of
Awesome.
affirmation, Cortez?
My words of affirmation is shit, man. Hey,
What?
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes,
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
You got
real.
charges to the game. You feel me?
Everybody
about it.
is deeply unserious, and that's okay.
That's real.
You
Hey,
know,
man, sometimes, you know, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fight.
I told just deeply a callback to literally 5 minutes ago. You're insane. You're actually insane. There's not one good brain cell in that noggin. Just one single tapioca boba pearl just rattling around in there, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, that's how it be, man. Sometimes, you know, if you need somebody to, you know, just give you some background noise, I'm your guy. I can just say whatever, you know.
Hey.
Yeah. But what's your words of affirmation, Asia?
My words of affirmation is to never forget just how capable you are. I think that I have been going through a lot of transitions, and sometimes they make me feel like very less than I am in general. And so sometimes it's a good reminder to myself to remember that, you know, I got myself to where I am today by my own wit and my own capabilities and the things that I'm capable of. I don't know the scope of even. So it's really important for me to remember those things, and especially to remember that daily on days when it feels like I'm overwhelmed with all the things that I cannot do or control.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm really going through a lot of stuff, so I had to be.
Someone told me that before. Yeah,
Huh?
like that. I said somebody had gave me told me that before too. What you had just said. So
sweet.
I can relate. Yeah, I can relate for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, y'all.
Where can the people find you, Cortez?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at Black Lumberjack. Black is spelt with 2 C's. I have to reiterate this every single time. I am not a Crip, okay?
I don't understand what that
2 C's.
means. And you say it every
I'm
time,
not
and I
either, but
don't
they-
get it.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you after stream.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
What the-
it's fine.
But find me there, and then you can find me on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, on Instagram at Big Dog Tez. Big Dog Tez. I say Big Dog because I'm 240, so it is what it is.
What is that?
Yeah.
Okay, another
240.
offline conversation. That's
I'm,
fine.
I'm 240 pounds.
Black
That's what I'm saying.
Lumberjack on Twitter and Big Dog Tez on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah, because
That's-
I mean, shit.
They're
People
just.
need to know. Keep
I
it
don't.
easy to
I
find
don't.
me.
I don't like that the separation. Right? Pick.
That's
pick.
me. And then the show Blacspiration. I'm Blacspiration everywhere.
Right,
baby.
but you're also
You know what I'm
Black
saying?
Lumberjack,
Black Lumberjack.
and then you're
Yeah.
Big Dog Tez.
Big Dog. Yeah.
Okay. You don't see my point, and that's fine. And I
understand the
am
cohesiveness
going-
of the brand, but the brand is
okay.
not me.
okay.
I'm Blackspiration, but I'm also Big Dog Tez and Black Lumberjack.
So you can find me everywhere at Call Me Asia, Asia with a Z, and on Twitter. Twitter is the only one where you have an underscore after it. Otherwise, it'll be Call Me Asia everywhere. On
Why is it the underscore on Twitter?
because there's a girl from 2012. Her name, I'm guessing, is also Asia, and she hasn't posted on that account, but so she doesn't reply when I ask her if I can have the username. And in fact, I haven't found her on any other thing. So.
And she still got the page.
And she still has the
Oh,
page.
no.
And
Oh,
I don't want to
my
report it because I don't want the name to go into the nether. So I have to.
I think she's doing it out of spite now.
No, she's not doing it out of spite. And unfortunately, since Muskie is out here owning Twitter, there's absolutely no way I'm going to get it back unless I pay for Twitter. And I'm not doing that. He's a billionaire. What does he need money for? I have a lot of things I've been yelling about today. I didn't know that I was in such a yelly mood.
matcha really fucked
It's
me up.
honestly, it's disrupting
God
the coherent part of my day in which everything is copacetic and I'm fine and happy and positive and fun.
Also, don't you disrespect Call Me Asia, because last time she posted was 2017. Okay, you said 2012. Don't you be like,
Oh, excuse me, 2017.
Wow.
It might have been. It might as well have been 2012.
that was a different
And
time. We
actually,
different people now.
Megan Thee Stallion said all my ops are linked up in a picture, and that's exactly. She was referring to you.
She
Cortez.
referring to me?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, all of them are linked up in a picture. Because what do you mean? 2017,
Yeah.
2012? It's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. All right. You can find the podcast Blackspiration on Twitter, Blackspiration Pod on Instagram, because I don't know why Blackspiration isn't available.
Yeah.
And Blackspiration on Twitch. And
YouTube.
as always, YouTube too. Blackspiration on YouTube. Damn it.
Yeah.
We Blackspiration everywhere. And as always, thank y'all so much for listening to this episode. Be happy, drink some water, keep gaming, and I hope y'all left this episode feeling inspired.
Wow. Bye bye. See y'all later.